It sometimes feels as if every corner of our planet has been explored. But Earth still has one secret left, locked away in the heart of the great Antarctic wilderness. These men are walking on top of 4 vertical kilometers of ice. But it's what is underneath this ice that has turned this remote part of Antarctica into one of the hottest pieces of scientific real estate in the world. For beneath their feet lies a vast, mysterious lake.
It's just such an extreme place. There's almost nowhere on the Earth left that we know so little about.
But the most enticing prospect of all is what scientists might find living down there.
Conservative media viewers, what's going on? It's me, John D. Villarreal, and this is a very interesting story and one that I hope has a very successful and positive ending. Apparently, there were some scientists from Russia that have been doing some research in Antarctica. They were doing some drilling for Lake VOSTOCK. This is a large amount of water that has been below the ice. In fact, it's more than 2 miles below the surface of the ice. Now, what's even more crazy is that this lake, VOSTOCK, this could be over 20 million years. It's even been exposed to the atmosphere above the surface of the ice. That is incredible. First of all, I have to say this is all my personal opinion only. I'm not alleging facts, I'm not casting aspersions. This is all for entertainment and parody purposes only. Please check disclaimers. Now, here's where this gets very unusual in my personal opinion. Apparently, this Russian team, they had been working on this for a while. And they had apparently been in communication with some other teams, including a team that had some American scientists in it. And I think that they were close, like very close, to being able to penetrate the ice and get to that Lake VOSTOCK that had been trapped down there for millions of years.
Drill, baby, drill. Russia, the United States, and the United Kingdom are racing to see who can reach an ancient lake buried 2.5 miles beneath Antarctica's ice. The 14 million years old Lake VOSTOCK has been sealed off from the surface of the Earth for millennia and holds water that could also be ancient, flowing between a network of subglacial lakes. As such, the body of water, which is roughly the same size as Lake Ontario, may be home to cold-loving organisms that have developed unique evolutionary devices. While the Russians are extremely close to breaking through with a thermal drill, they won't be able to sample the water until late 2012. That's great and everything, but didn't we learn anything about disturbing the secrets of the Antarctic continent from movies like The Thing and Alien vs. Predator?
Okay, real quick. I believe I pinned down where this cube is at. Thanks to one of my viewers out there, they sent me a patch from one of the expeditions to Antarctica, and then I went on further investigation, and it's no doubt in my mind, whatever that thing is, a time cube, whatever the hell it is, it's in the Antarctic, and it's in the ice. It's underneath the ice. Now, in the book of Ezekiel, it says when he describes this thing, whatever this thing is, he says, and when the wheels went, it went not. He said above the top of it was like the terrible ice. There's no ice in Israel. Where's this guy talking about? It's in the polar caps. It's underneath of it. And then somebody emailed me and said, in the Transformer movie, the cube is in the Antarctic. Well, this seems to be the case.
Russians have drilled down to Lake VOSTOCK, 13,000 feet beneath Antarctica's frozen crust. The Earth's geothermal heat and pressure prevent the lake from freezing. The water may be supersaturated with oxygen, unlike any known environment on Earth. If life is found in the lake, it may help answer the question of whether life can exist in places such as Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's moon Enceladus.
It seems to be the case. I'll let you see what I've got. And this is not the full-length thing I'm doing, but I'm going to let you see this because I think it's important. Whatever that thing is, I don't see it being a good thing. Okay? All of these expeditions to Antarctica, there ain't a freaking thing there. You're not going down there taking core samples. They're going down there to that thing. Whatever that thing is, if it's an ancient apparatus, a computer, whatever, That thing is so important that it's been hidden from society for thousands and thousands of years. You know, and then so let's go back to the movies, because there's always some truth in the movies, right? Where did Superman go to talk to his father? He went to the Arctic, and he went under the polar caps. Remember? That's where he talked with his dad, where the crystals were. I'm pretty sure that's where this thing is. I mean, judge for yourself.
Lake Vostok that had been trapped down there for millions of years. I believe they had satellite phones, and there had been ongoing communication to some degree, and then no contact. And it's been almost a week since there's been any contact. Now, of course, the conditions in Antarctica are extremely, extremely harsh, and we're certainly concerned with and are hoping for the best for the safety of those Russian scientists. Antarctica has the lowest temperatures ever recorded on the Earth. Temperatures in Antarctica can get lower than minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That is super, super cold, deadly cold. Now, what's going on with these Russian scientists? Are they okay? Are they not okay? Why haven't they been communicating? Who knows? Maybe the Russian team is intentionally not communicating with other teams. Maybe there's something secret that they found. Maybe they're trying to keep the information to themselves. Maybe the batteries in their sat phones ran out. There could be all kinds of different explanations here. Do you think there's something unusual happening here?
You know, I can't be a definite on anything, because what we're talking with is theory and conjecture. But you guys, most of you have been with me long enough to understand what I'm saying. The rest of you can fuck off, because you guys, you're wasting my time. But the guys that have been with me for a while, I appreciate it. You know, these newbies that come on for one day and suck a dick, beat it, clown. It's there. It's there. Look at go Google Chase Bank's logo. It's the cube. It's the cube. It's the machine. The BBC logo from 1950. Go YouTube it. It's the machine. It's the eye. Whatever that thing is, it's in reference to the planet Saturn. But the Pope is always watching Saturn. They're always staring at Saturn, because that cube there and the cube that's on the North Pole of Saturn are hooked up and linked together. Now, HARP, what's the deal with HARP? You know, I've messed around with CBs and ham radios. Do you know that you can talk anywhere in the world on 5 watts? You literally, the conditions are right, and ham operators know when that is. You can talk anywhere on this planet on 5 watts. Would you like to explain to me why HARP uses 6 billion? 6 billion watts? I guess if you're trying to talk to Saturn or send some message off, I guess so. Because you'd have to, because it's so goddamn far away. 6 billion watts. Okay, I'm just saying. Look at what I've got. I'm still taking this thing back tomorrow. I've got a whole thing laid out. I can show you what this thing looks like up close and what's inside of it. But that thing has got something to do with regulating time and space on this planet. This thing is an ancient, I don't know who put it there, why it was put there, but I'll tell you what, it's being guarded.
What did they find? What's in there? Why aren't they communicating? Where are they now? And what are people doing about it? Let me know what you think about this. This is an incredible story and one that we hope definitely turns out well. Fascinated by what might be going on down there in Lake VOSTOCK. Again, this Lake VOSTOCK has been trapped in ice for over 20 million years. What possibly might be down there?
Well, after decades of drilling, Russian scientists in the Arctic have uncovered a rare piece of nature, an ancient lake buried thousands of feet under ice. RT's Sean Thomas toured the frozen Antarctic continent exactly a year ago and now explains what this discovery could mean.
VOSTOCK Research Base in Antarctica. It is the coldest place on Earth and the deepest drilling location on the continent.
The main research was to drill the glacier ice as deep as possible to get these tiny bubbles of air, which was preserved for about 400,000 years.
At a certain point, researchers made a new discovery, Lake VOSTOCK. A team of Russian scientists have drilled more than 2 miles into the ice and have reached the surface of the subglacial lake itself, excited about the possibility of discovering life.
While the drilling project at Lake VOSTOCK is exciting for scientists and promising in terms of finding new life forms here on Earth, there are some who are skeptical and say the project shouldn't continue. In fact, they say it could even be dangerous to humans.
There were some worries that we will bring up some microbes that are really harmful to human beings, which is, from the biological point of view, it is some kind of nonsense.
The harsh conditions make working at VOSTOCK difficult. Now, scientists have a limited window of opportunity to conduct their research for the season.
I remember we had minus 74 Celsius. The coldest one was registered at minus 89 Celsius. At the end of February, beginning of March, temperatures begin to drop. And at these temperatures, the planes can't fly anymore, and that's it.
Now that the drilling task is complete, the race is on to find the new discovery of ancient life on our planet. In Antarctica, Sean Thomas, RT.